If there's one thing I know for certain, if you are around your friend and you get the smallest inkling, the smallest, like this big, that they are not your friend, they are not your friend. And you need to get out of there immediately. Like, you don't need to make excuses for them. You don't need to ask other people about their opinion or anything else. They are just not your friend. And you need to save yourself before it's too late. I promise. I would tell you a joke, but I'd never tell you a what? Exactly. Hey Rych Babes, it's your girl Bella Dyor, and I'm back with another video. I took a day off, so I'm out here about to spit a whole bunch of videos out today. I'm really excited. So today we're going to do another real talk for my babes out there on their rich girl journey. We're diving into the topic that is going to hit home for a lot of us. It's the moment when you realize that she was never your friend. Let's talk about how to recognize a fake friend, the signs, and all of those things to protect yourself and your peace. So first thing first, babes, the signs are always there. Maybe you missed them because you were too busy being such a great friend or too kind to believe someone would actually do you so dirty. But looking back, you can actually spot the red flags. She was never happy for you, always had a backhanded comment ready, or only reached out when she needed something. Does that sound familiar? These are just a few signs that show that she was really never your true friend. And even in our 30s and 40s and 50s, I swear, we have to continue to reevaluate our friendships because clearly people be acting weird. But one of the biggest signs that she was never your friend is when she sees you as competition, not as a sister. Every time you share good news, she either has a one-up on you or downplay your success. If you felt drained or diminished around her, it sometimes is because she is secretly competing with you. I think we talked about that like in one of my previous videos. But real friends will celebrate your wins. They don't try to overshadow them. Another sign is the convenient friendship. She was only there when it suits her, when she needed a shoulder to cry on, or when she just needed to vent to someone. But when the tables turn, she's MIA, missing in action. A true friend will always stand by you, not just in the sunshine, but also the storms too. If she was only around when it was convenient for her, she's not your friend, babe. So before we get into the video, I just want to go ahead and just tell all my Rych Babes, y'all, I love y'all so much. I'm so grateful for y'all. I am just so grateful. Again, I read all your comments, so make sure that you like, subscribe, and share, and also comment down below your experiences, your thoughts on this video. I'm really excited. I'm not going to hold y'all too long, but I do have a few announcements. September the 10th, 9/10, I will be relaunching Rych Milan Co. Rych Milan Co. I started, and I am just so happy and so proud that I'm able to relaunch this. And it's to help my Rych Babes with their journey to leveling up, to glowing up, to becoming successful, to becoming the woman of her dreams. Okay, and it's all digital products. I'm really excited because I did these myself and I'm so happy about it. I'm so excited. I'm also launching the YouTube membership, 3 levels: silver, gold, and diamond. My diamond girls will be getting 50% off their entire orders every single month from Rych Milan Co. That will also be launching September the 10th as well. I'm really excited about that. And nevertheless, I want to know, where are you from? Make sure that you comment that below, because I reached UK, and I'm like, oh, thank you for telling me that I reached UK. That was so sweet. But I'm now interested into knowing where you guys from, so please comment down that below. I know I'm talking too much. Let's get into this video. I'll come back later.
Sorry I had to be the one to tell you this, but that girl is not your friend. The girl that makes those sly jokes about you around other people, when in reality they're just pointing out your insecurities. The girl that copies you in everything you do. The girl that diminishes your ideas in front of other people but ends up doing it behind your back. And gaslighting you into thinking it wasn't your idea in the first place. The one that doesn't acknowledge or diminishes your accomplishments. Yeah, all of that sounds like a hater to me. So why do you call her your friend?
Child, a lot of people that come around you, they really not your friend. A lot of people that come around you, you have something in you that they want. They don't even have to be materialistic wise. It could be strictly because of who you are as a person. Why people love you the way they love you. Why people like being around you the way they like being around you. A lot of people come around you just to experience you. A lot of people come around you just to imitate you and take your mannerism back with them. A lot of people come around you just to see how you do things and experience you and your mannerism and go back home, stop fucking with you. And whole time, they taking your whole persona with them. Knowing damn well that's not how they act. But they can do that around other people because them people don't know you. But whole time, they're not even acting like themselves. They're acting just like you because the whole time they want to be you.
Here's the thing. I wouldn't have done it to you. And that's why I can't get past it. So
listen up, because this is a word right here. If your friend makes you feel stupid, that's not your friend at all. If your friend makes you feel stupid, it's not your friend at all. Like, I swear, they're not. So stop talking to them about stuff and stop giving them the benefit of the doubt. I've had a friend like this before, and I just could not figure out why I felt stupid every single time I talked to them about stuff. It literally felt like I was wasting my breath, and I regretted speaking every single time. But there was something in my big empathetic heart that just kept me there talking to them and being friends with them. That person either doesn't want to see you win, is mad jealous of you, or they straight up don't think of you highly. Like, they don't like you. So I promise you, if this video is resonating with you and your gut feeling about someone has been that they don't make you feel good and they make you feel stupid and they belittle you, your intuition is most likely right, and that is not your friend.
The friend you need to cut off is the friend that always has time for everybody else to do fun things, hang out, talk, whatever, but only has time for you when they have, when they have some problems with their boyfriend or something. That's when they think, oh, let me call Daph, whatever.
First time you feel like a girl's not your friend, you need to trust that feeling. Don't ever question it again. Don't try to stay friends with her longer to see if you tripping. Don't try to give her 1, 2, 3 more chances. It be real the first time, y'all.
If your friend is out here fucking with bitches that you don't fuck with, I'm sorry to tell you, but that is not your friend. A real friend not even gonna feel comfortable fucking with bitches that did some floor shit to you, said some floor shit about you, or just simply don't fucking like you. Me personally, once I see you chilling with the odds, bitch, you're not one of them. We not doing the cordial shit. We not doing the, oh, well, let me just feel her. No, you can stay over there. I'm gonna make the shit easier for you. Because now I feel like when I'm around you, I can't really trust you for real. Now I feel like I gotta watch what I say, gotta watch what I do. Once I feel like I gotta start doing all that, go ahead. People be trying to be like, oh, you childish, da-da-da-da-da, but bitch, goo-goo gaga. Because I don't give a fuck.
I don't know who needed to hear this, but she was never your friend, girl. She was never your friend. Because real friends don't switch up just like that. They don't switch up just like that. I just want to let you know that she was never your friend from the start.
Here's how to tell if she's really not your friend. If she accidentally tells people your business because she didn't know she wasn't supposed to say anything, that's not your friend. If she treats you different when her other friends are around, she acts different when guys are around, if her mood changes when you tell her good news, if she's constantly going out of her way to talk to people that you like, if she's making jokes at your expense, or if she'll subtly try to humble you, you could say something like, oh my gosh, I love my hair today. And they'll say something like, I couldn't really tell the difference. Watch out for them because they are not your people.
If you cannot tell them how you feel, that's not your friend. If they cannot receive how you feel, that's not your friend. If they cannot respect your boundaries, that's not your friend. If they cannot understand that your life is progressively changing in good ways, that's not your friend. If they constantly trying to sabotage your growth, that's not your friend. If they're constantly bringing up the old you, that's not your friend. If they disrespected the direction that you're going in, that's not your friend. As hard of a pill it is to swallow, everybody can't come with you when it comes to this growth stuff. You have to let go of old versions of yourself. What make you think you're going to be able to take old friends with you to everything? If they're not trying to grow with you, you're going to have to let them go. It's going to hurt for a second. Sometimes it's lonely at the top, but you're going to make some new friends. And the best part is, the best friend you're going to make is your growth within yourself. Stop playing with me, boy. Think about it. Good day.
Please, remember, jealousy comes in jokes. Pay attention to what she's joking about.
I don't know who needs to hear this, but that girl is not your friend.
Watch out for those females who will get close to you so they could take notes on you, compete with you, and also try to ruin your plans. I'm gonna tell y'all a little story. I once had a best friend who I thought was like a sister to me. But then I started peeping that she started doing weird stuff. Like every single guy that I liked or took an interest in, she suddenly wanted to go after them. When I got into a serious relationship, she followed my boyfriend on all his socials and liked all his pictures. She would go out of her way to become friends with my friends that didn't know her. And on social media, she would show my friends who had no clue who she was all the love in the world. But then when I would post stuff, it was silence. No likes, no comments, nothing. But she would be at the top of my story views. Every time I told her I had a new goal or plan for myself, she suddenly wanted to do the same thing. And I'm not even trying to sound cocky when I say this, but every time I do go outside, random strangers approach me to tell me that I'm beautiful. And there'd be times that random strangers would approach me and tell me like, oh my God, you're so pretty. And she would get mad at me. Or she would even get mad at them for complimenting me. And it took me a while to really sit down and realize that she was an enemy disguised as a friend. So watch out for those type of females, because your haters are closer than you think. Peace and love, though.
You ain't got the answer, Sway.
Kanye.
I've been doing this more than you.
You know what? I will go ahead and say Sway had the answer.
At the end of the day, you wasn't never my friend, best friend, dog, none of that. If like we fall out over something we could have had a conversation about.
Little miss, I understand both sides. I'm a neutral friend is on some bullshit. Cut them off today. When I say neutral friend, I am talking about when one side of a friend does another friend dirty intentionally, and then there's you or that person who be like, oh, well, I don't want to get involved. I'm neutral. I understand both sides. And I would understand if you don't want to get involved, that's fine. But if you don't want to get involved, stay out of it completely. Don't be kiki haha with the person who does me dirty about me. And don't be acting funny towards me when me and that person has a falling out, because I'm not going to tolerate their disrespect. Don't do that. You are telling me that you chose that side. You are telling me that you are siding with the person who did me dirty. And don't even ask me what's going on if you don't want nothing to do with it. If I tell you something about this person lying or whatever, and you're like, well, why are you telling me this? I don't want to be involved. Then don't ask me. You're not a neutral friend. You've already took a side. Any friend who says they are neutral, not your friend, because a real friend will stick up for you when you're not around. A real friend will make sure nobody ever speaks badly about you. A real friend will check that person who did you wrong. A friend to all is a friend to none. And that's what a neutral friend is. They are nothing but a follower. They just go where the wind blows. They just go where the group goes. They're also the type of people who feels like, well, it didn't happen to me. You're overreacting. They didn't do you wrong. Basically invalidating your feelings. And you just had to look at them like, girl, you are next. The same thing that person did to me, oh, best believe she will do that to you. Just because she has not done you dirty yet doesn't mean it's not coming. And then they will finally see how you felt. But by then, it's a little too late, neutral friend. Why do you want to be around someone who's willing to throw their friend under the bus, do them dirty, do them wrong, intentionally try to go out their way to harm them? Why would you want to be around somebody like that? Why do the neutral friends don't think it won't happen to them? Because it will. I'm not going to tell you to pick a side. I'm not going to even tell you you can't be friends with them if you are friends with me, because I'll never tell you who to be friends with. But don't say you're a neutral friend, because as soon as you say you are a neutral friend, blocked. Stay far away from me. I don't want no neutral party around. If you're not team yay when it comes to someone doing me dirty, stay away from me. I don't want nothing to do with you. Period, point, and blank. Because trust and believe, you're next. Follow me for more friendship series, because I'm on a roll. I'm on a roll, and the story time is coming very soon, because we got to talk about some things. If y'all really want a tea of how I lost 2 best friends at the same time, follow me for that story time as well, coming very soon.
You were not even sure if she liked you or not. That was never your friend. You were afraid to share good news with her. That was never your friend. You had to be careful about what you said around her. That was never your friend. She only invited you for gifts. but she never thought of you as a gift. She was never your friend. You noticed that she would support everybody who did what you did, but she would not support you. That was never your friend. She made time for everything and everybody else that she wanted to, but when it came to you, that was never your friend. It was never your friend. Every time a moment was about you, she would take it and make it about her. It was never your friend. She never cared about how she made you feel. Girl, that was never your friend. She used to try to embarrass you before other people. That was never your friend. Anytime somebody else would compliment you or highlight your strengths, she would find a way to highlight what she believed was your weakness or your insecurity. She was never your friend. She used to joke about things you weren't proud of. That was never your friend. She would talk about you to other people. She was never your friend. She would always try to find a way to one-up you. She was never your friend. She would intentionally exclude you and then tell you that she forgot to tell you. She was never your friend. You found out she was only being your friend out of convenience because as long as she had her other friends, she would always choose them. And when she had absolutely nothing else to do, she would call you. That was never your friend. You could process this breakup just a little bit better if you would accept. She was never your friend.
Here are the most clear indications that your friend is not really a friend. This took me a while to figure out, but there are people that will claim to be a friend and will be around you all the time and not really want the best for you. And there are very clear indications, aka red flags. If your friend is always trying to talk you out of an idea or a goal that you have for yourself and lets you know that it's out of your reach, you don't have the skills for it, you can't do it, you'll never get it, that's a red flag. A true friend will always be supportive of your adventures. Even while telling you the truth, there are ways to go about it. And I heard this from another creator. If I remember her name, I will tag her in the comment section. But people have this way of looking at you, and you will know if that look is with love or with envy. Last but not least, and the most clearest indication, someone that has a hard time complimenting you. No matter what you've accomplished, they will always have a hard time congratulating and being happy for you. Instead, they will kind of act like, no big deal. Okay, so you bought a house, so you graduated, so you got a new car. Nice for you. That attitude, that's a red flag.
Let me tell you something. That friend who is still friends with that old friend that did you completely and utterly wrong, and they know it, is not your friend.
If your friend is comfortable being friends with someone who hurt you and did you dirty, that's not your friend.
It's not about picking sides, it's a matter of ethics. You can be acquainted with someone who lacks integrity, but a true relationship requires trust, and you cannot trust them. You can be associated with someone with compromised ethics, but I don't advise it.
I done had to cut bitches off. I'm running low on friends right now. It's fun and games like when we talk about, oh yeah, I done lost hella friends, but nah, a bitch really be going through shit in real life. Like
through it.
That be whole ass like problems, like real life dilemmas. Like,
hey loves, so what do you do once you realize that she was never your friend? First, allow yourself to feel whatever that comes up, whether it's hurt, betrayal, or disappointment. It's okay to grieve what you thought you had, then reclaim your power by setting boundaries and distancing yourself from people who do not honor your light. Remember, the energy you give out is precious, and you should only spend it with people who value and respect you. Protecting your peace means not giving any more of your time, energy, or love to someone who doesn't deserve it. It means surrounding yourself with people who genuinely care about you, who uplift you, and who are happy to see you thrive. Don't be afraid to let go of toxic friendships. It's a form of self-love, and you deserve to be loved right, Rych Babes. So I have a quote for you. And it says, sometimes the hardest thing and the right thing are the same thing. So remember, letting go isn't a loss. It's making room for something better. So Rych Babes, if you've been feeling this way, know that you are not alone. It's time to clear out the fake and make room for the real, okay? Drop a comment down below if you experienced this, or if you have advice for the other women who might be going through this right now. And don't forget to like and subscribe and hit the notification button so you don't miss any of my future videos. So before I let y'all go, please make sure you also go to my subscription, because the link to sign up for Rych Milan Co is going to be down below. And I'm just really excited, and I'll talk more about it in the next video. And also look at my community tab. I'll have a new post on that as well. So until then, Rych Babes, stay rich, and I'll see you next time.